Well, hello again from Hong Kong. You know, BOAT is an acronym, B-O-A-T. I believe it stands for Bring Out Another 1,000. I do believe it should be B-O-A-T-T, Bring Out Another 10,000. No, just joking. Um, every penny I put into this, girl, it's worth it. Labor of love, labor of love. But the bank account sees it. Anyway, I have been, doesn't look like I've done much over the last 2 days, but I have been intensely working on these windows. Now, this window here is the head, or the toilet, and I've rebuilt, I got Silcaflex around it. I have rebuilt areas with marine epoxy, Teaked marine epoxy, because it's getting the wood to be like, I don't have the tools or the power. So we're improvising, we're adapting, but it's coming out okay. I've got all of this is sanded down to 80 grit, and you know, with the dual action sander. I just did this morning. But I've got that. It's the biggest time-consuming thing that I've found here is not just that I've got, because of the neglect that, you know, or some rotten wood, I've got to chisel out the bad wood. I've got to get in this marine epoxy that's designed to fill up these little areas where you have these problems. And again, I sand that down, and then I have to tape everything off. To get Silcaflex in and over it. This window is all done. I've kind of started on this one, but repairing the trim around it, and I still have to do the very bottom, but I'm kind of working my way down. Although I want to get solar panels up here, I just want to get this whole area rain tight, and it's well worth my time. So kind of got this. Again, this is all sanded. I've gone in right here. I'll probably go on the other side here. But this area where I had some cracking in here. Now, I had a boat builder stop over. Now, they've been building boats in Hong Kong since like 1904 or something like that. So all wood boats. He came over and he had some type of like epoxy that it's kind of like, I don't know if what do they call it, like a hydraulic or something, because when it goes in, it's a two-part, but it'll actually expand and it'll soak into that wood and it'll hold wherever that crack is, and whatever caused this crack, he thinks that previously it may have slammed into some type of a pier, or or a dock of something. But we don't know the history, and the reason why he said it is because he got some replaced wood here, and he said where this is at, he said it could have had a little accident, and that's probably why that's there. Whatever it was, there was an overhang. Maybe another boat hit it. Who knows? But we've got it fixed. Got his expertise on it. I've been going around, just filling in a lot of this, taking out all the silicone or whatever, but it was all around here, all these windows. It was all silicone, and it does not stick to wood for a long time. It'll stick to glass fairly well, but once the wood gets wet and the silicone loses its grab on it, and so then water just keeps pouring down, and that has been part of the neglect. The water kept going in, and it caused some of this water-damaged wood rot. So then the other thing is I've noticed, see, I've got a little pool of water here, but now I used to have one over here, but now I put in, this is just a standard 3/4 inch PVC coupler. So if you put two pieces of 3/4 inch PVC together, that's a coupler. Well, I just put that through. Again, now this is marine epoxy, two-part epoxy. You put on that'll be Silcaflexed over the top of it. So when it does rain, it comes straight out, doesn't sit in there. And I'll put in another one over there. But it's 5 p.m. now, I'm kind of running out of steam. So There you go, sampan going by. Gotta respect those sampans. Get me back and forth to the jetty quickly. But it's, the wood is, this whole side is, this weekend I should be able to have all of that done. And maybe, just maybe this side as well. And if I have all that done, then it says on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I've got 3 solid days of sunshine this next week. So that means these 4 panels here, see, solar panel. As if those of you that cannot read upside down, solar panel. Anyway, there's 4 300 watt, 36 volt solar panels right there. And there's a bunch of beer in there. So that is what's going on. Pretty much getting things done down here. So this will be done, and I'll have very few worries about this front after this weekend. And I'm still in the evenings planning how I'm doing the wiring, but it's coming along. But that is my update on where I'm at. But it's just this really small stuff. You got to do it all by hand. Can't use the power tools on it. So a lot of hand scraping, a lot of hand sanding in there. As you can see, like down in here, and see my screws. And you have to clean up on the inside, make the windows work. So 2 days, 2 windows. No, but it is all sealed up here. So once that's sealed, and now I just have to go over it with sand tomorrow morning and move on to these other 3 windows. And now I've got a good flow and procedures to do things. So, well, that's my update, guys. All right, the Bigfoot's pedicure is moving forward, and I think she's loving it. I'm having a good time. Spending a lot of money, working on the boat. What more could you ask for? Well, I got beer. Life's good. All right, be good, be safe, be well. Bye-bye. All right, one thing I wanted to add to this update is my plan. I've ordered a toilet that'll be here on Tuesday of next week. But this is an old Jabsco, very, very noisy, very, very noisy. Seawater. It's a seawater head. And what it does is you get organisms will die in those pipes down there. And then if after 2 days of not using the head, when it does come up, it's got a really horrible, it's a really bad sulfur smell. And so I prefer to use fresh water, in these confined areas like this. So, but what my plan is here is I'm going to put in the Tecma Silence Plus head. Tecma is fantastic, fine Italian craftsmanship, great marine equipment. But I'm going to put a Tecma Silence Plus head there. Then this will be a shower area. And then I'm going to redo this sink area. I'm probably just going to get a smaller stainless steel sink, and I'm just going to get it in the corner there. And so if, when you're done using the head, you can wash your hands, and plus you got your shower. It's all you really need. It's you're living on the boat. You don't need to have extravagance. And, because you go swimming, you drink beer, you go have fun. It's a boat, but it's going to be an autonomous boat, but it's still going to be lots of fun. So that's what I'm going to do there. Then here in the galley, I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to put in a standard refrigerator freezer, and I'll probably have a microwave on the top. Maybe put in a cabinet there, and perhaps a cabinet up here just for some plates. Yeah, I mean, that's all you really need. Pots and pans can go down below here. Again, this is still going to be the cooking area. And then you've got the drawers. But that's what we're going to do here, put in all new LED lights. But that'll be the galley. I'm going to keep this pretty much the same way. As you can see, this is where I eat lunch. There's a lunch sandpan that comes around. Gotta have your soy sauce for either when you get Yangzhou Chao Fan or Cha Shu Fan, that's a really great sweet pork and rice dish. But I like my soy sauce with my rice. And perhaps, I don't know what I do. That probably, oh, who knows. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do here. Not sure when the refrigerator comes, but refrigerator kind of comes up to about here. Just enough for frozen food and the microwave. And again, all of this is going to run off of the inverter, so not a problem. Not a problem. But that's where we stand down here, and that's my planning. And up to this point, because inside here is a tankless 16 liters per minute LPG water heater. It has a 24 volt blower in it. Has 24 volt ignition. So when you turn on the hot water, flow goes through, it ignites, and it's all contained. All the carbon monoxide goes out through the exhaust. So I'll be able to, hell, I could probably even put it right behind where the refrigerator is right there, and just exhaust it straight out the side of the hull. So, but that's what's going on there. All right, guys, it's Friday night. Be good, be safe, be well. Bye-bye.